start today's webinar. Melissa is going to take us to the sunshine. Melissa, welcome. And if you can introduce yourself and everybody else.
Good afternoon, good morning, everyone. It is so good to see all of you. Happy to bring some sunshine to some of you from the islands of the Bahamas. My name is Melissa Butler. I am the regional manager here at the Bahamas Tourist Office based in London. I am joined by a wonderful panel showcasing all things Grand Bahama. I am going to ask my panelists, my colleagues, to go ahead and introduce themselves, starting with Ava and Wendell.
Good morning and afternoon, everyone. I'm Ava Andrew, bringing you some sunshine from Grand Bahama Island. And we're so excited to present on our island this morning for you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
If you have a little echo, do you have somebody else in your office that has it recorded that's playing, because there's an echo? So if you could ask them to mute or turn it down or turn the volume off. Sorry, Wendell, over to you.
All right, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My name is Wendell Sanders from the Ministry of Grand Bahama, or the Ministry of Tourism on Grand Bahama Island. I'm so delighted to be here to present to you on all things Grand Bahama, where we share some amazing insights about the island. Thank you.
And rounding us off today will be Sam from Coral Vita. Sam, can you just give us a brief introduction?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sam Teicher. I'm the co-founder and chief reef officer of Coral Vita, and we are a mission-driven company that grows corals to restore dying reefs, working all around the world, but with our headquarters and first coral farm and tourism destination in Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Amazing. So as you can see, we have a fantastic lineup of speakers for you today. And without further ado, we will hop right into it. Just let me share my screen. In the meantime, if you've been to the Bahamas before, if you've booked the Bahamas before, if you would like to go to the Bahamas, can I get some hearts, some sunshine emojis going up?
Have you unmuted? No, I think that it was flying over and I was struggling. So do it again. I'm
okay.
Hovering over you now.
Okay.
Oh, you've gone again. I can't unmute you because I can't see you. There's too many people on the screen. Hang on. Let me just pin you. I'm pinning you. So go. Now try it and I'll.
Okay.
Melissa, no, I can't see your screen at all. Hang on. Stay there. I've got you. Unmute. Here we go. All right, now unmute yourself. And we're good.
All right, everyone see and hear me? And can you see my screen? Yes? Okay, so welcome to Grand Holidays on Grand Bahama Island. Just wanted to start off with a brief video about Freeport and Grand Bahama Island. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars. Where it could just be us. Let's wave it to the sun and just live it right. We'll be our one, just for a little fun. Oh, oh, yeah. So that was just a snippet of what's in store for you on Grand Bahama Island. Just a reminder, the Bahamas is an archipelago of 16 main islands. The city center, being Nassau and Paradise Island, one of the smallest of the 16 islands. But today we are going to talk all about our second city of Freeport, located on Grand Bahama Island, which is further north. Of course, the average temperature in the Bahamas is 27 degrees year round. Getting to the Bahamas, of course, we have direct flights from London Heathrow with British Airways daily, nonstop, into our city center of Nassau. We also have daily nonstop flights between the USA and Canada. I know that we have a lot of persons from the US and Canada on the call today as well. Just 50 minutes from Miami, 3 hours from New York, and 3.5 hours from Toronto. Also wanted to highlight that there is also ferry service from Fort Lauderdale into Grand Bahama directly, 3 hours, and you are there. Also wanted to highlight some of the other same-day connectivity options with British Airways as well as Virgin Atlantic and our local fly carrier of Bahamas Air. The same-day connections from London Heathrow into Nassau are available through Miami with British Airways and American Airlines, and also through Miami with Virgin Atlantic into Nassau. And then we also have same-day connections available from London into New York, JFK into Nassau with JetBlue. But again, this is all things Grand Bahama. So Virgin Atlantic through Miami as well, connecting with our local fly carrier, Bahamas Air, can take your clients directly into Freeport, Grand Bahama. So without further ado, I am going to take you over to Wendell and Ava to give you an update on all things Grand Bahama. Ava and Wendell, over to you.
Ava, you need to unmute.
Good morning again, and welcome to All Things Grand Bahama Island, highlighting how to get here, getting around the island, things to do, places to stay, places to eat. We're going to talk about our weddings and honeymoons and our annual festivals that you can book your trips around. As Melissa would have mentioned, Grand Bahama Island is one of 16 major islands in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, situated just 56 miles off the coast of Florida. The island spans 96 miles long and 17 miles wide and has a population of 55,000 persons. The island offers 3 unique destination experiences. We have East Grand Bahama, considered an ecological wonderland with its secluded beaches, caves, caverns, bonefish flats, and so much more. We have West Grand Bahama. This quaint village is the capital of Grand Bahama Island and also the oldest settlement. It is popular for sports fishing, diving, and Sunday evening gatherings where visitors come together to experience the best in food, music, and dance. Next, we have Freeport Lucaya. This is our city center where you'll find most of the hotels, restaurants, bars, and souvenir shops. Getting to the island is fairly easy. As mentioned, it is only 56 miles off the coast of South Florida, making it easily accessible by air or by sea. There are 4 main hubs, which include Orlando, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. For the visitors who choose to fly here, you can do so on several air carriers, including American Airlines, Bahamas Air, Western Air, and Silver Airways, all offering daily flights out of Fort Lauderdale, as well as Sunwing with its flight every Saturday from Montreal and Toronto, Canada. If you choose to sail to the island, you can do so on board the Valeria Fast Ferry, which takes about 3 hours from the port of Everglades in Fort Lauderdale. And for persons who have their private vessels, feel free to travel from any port, and you can enter Freeport into several marinas around the island. The Freeport Harbor has retail complexes, native restaurants, efficient ground transportation, and a tourism information booth for visitors who have questions. Getting around the island is fairly easy. You have the option of renting your own vehicle if you wish to explore on your own, and there are also options for taxi cabs, motor scooters, and VIP pickups. So you've heard the great facts about the island. You know how to get here. You know how to get around. Let's talk about some exciting things to do while on island. Grand Bahama Island has a variety of offshore activities to choose from. So whether you are a nature lover, water sports enthusiast, fisherman, boater, diver, traveling with family and friends, or newlyweds, there's something on the island for everyone. The island is considered a mecca for ecotourism, with a variety of eco-based tours scattered from west to east. The island has 3 national parks, an extensive underwater cave system, and 8 accessible beaches. Starting in the west, we have the famous stingray feeding at Sandy Key Beach. This tour is considered one of the most popular ecological tours in the world, where visitors are immersed in an environment to hand feed gentle stingrays in the shallow waters before taking a nature walk around the key. Grand Bahama Island also boasts the second highest number of native bird species in the Bahamas. Birding enthusiasts have an opportunity to see some 18 of the 28 species of birds which cannot be found in the US, Canada, or Europe. Another popular eco tour includes the horseback riding, where these horses take you through the pine forest and along the southern shores of Grand Bahama Island. UNEXO is home to one of the largest open water dolphin facilities in this region, with highly trained dolphins, where visitors can experience this tour of all ages. UNEXO also offers open ocean swims as these dolphins are released into the wild from their sanctuary as part of the tour before returning home. We have guided sightseeing tours that takes you throughout the most notable locations on Grand Bahama Island. You can get behind the wheel of a 4x4 Jeep, an off-road ATV, and even a motorized and non-motorized bicycle. With water temperatures averaging around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, there is no surprise that water sports is a popular vacation activity on Grand Bahama Island. There are a variety to choose from, including kayaking, paddleboarding, and wave runner tours. All of these are offered at the various resorts, marinas, and beaches around the island. So feel free to grab your swimsuits, towels, and selfie sticks because the fun awaits you. Grand Bahama Island is also a popular destination for boating, with several marinas and beautiful waters along the coast. You can sail into port on your own vessel or charter a boat for half and full day tours. Surrounded by coral reefs and one of the longest charted underwater cave systems in the world, Grand Bahama Island is indeed a diver's paradise. Snorkel or dive the coral reefs that are situated less than 10 minutes from the shorelines, or choose from a number of cave, cabin, and shipwreck dives. Shark dives are also available for those who are experienced. The island is considered a premier sport fishing destination with hundreds of miles of flats that are perfect for bone fishing. You can even take your skills to the open ocean to deep sea fish for marlins, tunas, wahoos, and barracudas. Or you can captain your own vessel. Now, before leaving the island, there are a few places that we recommend that you explore. These include the Bahamian Brewery, a popular stop for cruise line passengers. The brewery gives visitors an in-depth tour of how many of our local beers are made. And at the end of the tour, you get to sample a variety of these signature beers, including the Sands, Sands Light, High Rock, and the Bush Crack. The Port Lakaya Marketplace is considered the jewel of Grand Bahama Island, boasting a variety of specialty shops, restaurants, and bars. Straw vendors and artisans are also available for those who wish to grab an authentically Bahamian souvenir or get your hair braided. For the nature lovers and bird watching enthusiasts, you'll find the Garden of the Groves a perfect spot. This 12-acre botanical garden is home to a variety of birds, butterflies, and turtles. There are also a number of souvenir shops and cafes to grab a bite. Coral Vida, a commercial land-based farm, is also located on Grand Bahama Island. This unique farm cultivates 24 different species of indigenous corals with innovative techniques that speed up growth by 50% and makes these corals resistant to temperature and acidity. Sam will go into further details about Coral Vida in a few minutes. You'll be surprised to know that Grand Bahama Island has 3 national parks. Yes, 3. We have the Lucayan National Park, consisting of 40 acres of protected area and one of the world's largest underwater cave systems. This park is home to Ben's Cave, Burial Mound, and the famous Gold Rock Beach. We also have Peterson's Key and the Rand Nature Center. So you've heard about some amazing facts about the island. You know how to get here, you know how to get around, you know about the amazing things to do. Now, Miss Andrews will tell you about our places to stay, places to eat, everything you need to know, so your customers can plan some amazing weddings and trips before coming to the island.
Again, everyone. So you've made it to the island, you know how to get around, and you know some exciting things to do while here on the island. For those who should say I do in paradise, Grand Bahama Island is considered ideal for those intimate ceremonies or lavish affairs. There are a variety of scenic and romantic traditional venues here on the island, with some exciting and interesting wedding packages available at hotels and resorts. For couples that wish to get married here on the island, you'd have to be in the country at least 24 hours prior to receiving your marriage license. The official documents will be required from both parties. And for those parental consent that is required. Grand Bahama Island has a variety of dining options that will be sure to rattle those taste buds. We'll start with the conch. That is one of our true Bahamian dishes. The conch is prepared hot or cold in the form of a salad, cracked conch fritters, a few ways that we prepare the conch here on the island. I'm sure, and I hope that a few of you have tried the conch salad, the conch fritters, and if you haven't, you and your clients, be sure to come on down and have a try. A few of our other authentic Bahamian dishes consist of the conch, as we just mentioned, the lobster, something called souse is prepared as hot, peas and rice, johnny cake, guava duck, switcher, and gully wash. So those are a few of our true Bahamian dishes. The gully wash is Grand Bahama Island's signature cocktail. It's prepared with a blend of sweet cream, gin, and coconut water. A few of our restaurants are dining options. We have the Stone Crab Restaurant, and that's located at one of our popular Tano Beach. It's a truly sophisticated beach dining spot. It's offering the best in authentic Bahamian cuisine and international cuisine. Our locals here describe it as a place to celebrate special moments. So they cater to parties, weddings, and other small or large gatherings. The Flagship Gastro Bar is another one of our popular fine dining experiences. It's found at the entrance of the Pelican Bay Hotel, and that is one of the gourmet cuisine restaurants. Fish boasts of being the Bahamas' only certified females, having the only certified female Samoan, and it has one of the largest wine listings on the island. On to Sabor Restaurant. This is located at the Pelican Bay Hotel. Bahamian cuisine you can find here, as well as this casual and elegant dining. It's a kid-friendly menu option, and they also have the best views of the Port Likaya Marina. One of our favorite dining options here on the island, as it is located at the Freeport Harbor. It has 3 nightly shark feedings, offers Bahamian and Asian fusion cuisine, as well as a large variety of sushi options and food options. The fish fry experience, one of the popular Wednesday night experiences here, is located at Smith's Point. They have live music. Sorry, the popular fish that you can get fried. There's native entertainment, island rums and bears, and you can get transportation from any one of those via taxi to the fish fry every Wednesday night. Junkanoo Beach Village is one of the newest refurbished beachfront dining options here on the island, with daily Junkanoo entertainment for all of our visitors, serving Bahamian breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Is a beachfront, family-friendly, and romantic, spacious lounging area, dining room, and bar. Outside dining and bar. A few places to stay here on the island. There are Marina View and beachfront properties available for your clients here on the island. We'll start with the Blue Marlin Cove and Marina. That's located at the west end of the island, offering 30-unit gated condominium rooms, 2 to 4 bedroom suites. There is a dedicated boat slip and boat lifts, full service spa, pool, heated jacuzzi, and a private beach for your clients. They offer a restaurant and 2 bars on the island and complimentary airport and harbor transfers. The Castaways Hotel is located in the heart of the Freeport City, offering 118 rooms, a restaurant, pool and bar, and fitness center, courtesy shuttle to the beach here on the island, as well as boutique shops, public transportation very near to the hotel. So those that may want to take a bus downtown, once you exit the hotel, the bus transportation is located right at the entrance of the hotel. Ocean Reef Resort and Yacht Club. This is a 61 apartment style marina resort offering the Ocean Blue restaurant on property, and as well as an on-site dive center for those that are interested in scuba diving, 2 swimming pools, a swim up pool bar, and a gym as well, free shuttle services to the beach and supermarket. The Island Seas Hotel offers 189 1 to 2 bedroom units with kitchens. They have 2 gourmet restaurants on property, as well as a coffee shop and a swim-up bar. There's a pool, spa, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center, as well as there is Camp Coconuts for those that would like to have their kids along with them. So this is a kid-friendly resort. The Pelican Bay Hotel. This is located in the Port Lacaya area. It's more of a laid-back boutique hotel with offering 186 harborside rooms, 3 pools on property, as well as 2 restaurants and a pool bar. This is in walking distance to Port Lacaya Marketplace, and UNESCO, the popular dive shop, is located at the entrance of Pelican Bay Hotel also. There is a water taxi ride that goes every hour on the hour, and it takes you from Pelican Bay Hotel over to Tino Beach, where you can relax, enjoy the day away at the beach. The Lighthouse Point Hotel, this is located also in Port Lacaya. This is offering an all-inclusive or EP package where if you don't want the meals and you just want to purchase a la carte, you can do so. There are 198 guest rooms, 3 restaurants, lounges, a Senses Spa located on property, as well as a fitness center. There is a 18-hole reef golf course located at the hotel also, as well as a complete conference center for those indoor or outdoor functions that your clients would wish to have. So they cater to weddings, any special occasions from small, intimate to large gatherings. Flamingo Bay Hotel and Marina is a 60-room facility. It's a family-friendly hotel offering a weekly bonfire and the largest pool on the island, which is the Lazy River water slide and swim-up bar. This hotel offers a full-service marina with 25 dockage slips. It's a scenic water taxi ride that also takes you over to the Port Lacaya Marina every hour on the hour. Viva Wyndham Fortuna Beach is a fully all-inclusive property offering 276 ocean and garden view rooms. This is a 20-acre beach, pool, and jacuzzi available. 4 restaurants on property, 3 bars, and as well as a snack bar. The hotel offers a disco, theater, spa, gym, sauna, and dive center, as well as beach wheelchair access for those that may need it. Here are a few, one of our unique Bahamian experiences, and it is called the People-to-People Experience, where we pair you with locals here on the island that can indulge you in some local Bahamian cuisines and activities that you may be interested in on the island. So if your clients like to shoot pool, we can pair you with one of the People-to-People ambassadors that can take them out for a round of pool, invite them into their homes, and cook a local Bahamian dish for them. Festivals here on the island. So on New Year's Day, there is a Junkanoo Parade. We have a few of the festivals that are held on the east end of the island. There's the Coconut Festival, the Pelican Point Coconut Festival, one of the oldest, one of the favorites, where they prepare dishes all coconut. So you can have the hot coconut dishes, the cold coconut dishes. They infuse the rice with it, they infuse the meat with it, the sauces, the barbecue, whatever it is. You can find it at the Pelican Point Coconut Festival. There's a variety of games, including the coconut barking contest and a few others that people enjoy when they come down to the island. The Old Freetown Fire Festival, this is one of the favorites also. This year it happens in June, and this is where they prepare the dishes on the fire. So there's a competition where you can cook on just fire. Also, there's the Gombe Summer Festival. That is our signature festival that's held every Thursday in the month of July here. So that's local entertainment, a variety of vendors serving up hot and cold Bahamian dishes and beverages. And you have to have your clients come down for the Gombe Summer Festival. Junkanoo Summer Festival, that's usually held in the month of August, where all of the Junkanoo groups vie for first, second, third, fourth, fifth place, and we have a lot of local vendors also that are part of the festival. Another one of the High Rock Sea Festival that's located on the east end of the island. So that's in August. October is the Kunkraken Festival, all things Kunk. So there are a variety of festivals that we have here on the island. So almost each month, almost, you can find a festival here on the island. Just a few travel tips for you. The currency, it's $1 to one. We drive on the left side of the road. You will have, there are some things about traveling when you travel with your pets. You know, you have to fill out that form online. And also at our harbor and airport, there are tourist information booths for the visitors that may need information when coming to the island. There is also always a tourism representative present at the information booths. We would like to say thank you so much for, oh, I am so sorry. Coming soon to Grand Bahama Island is the Carnival Celebration Key. It's a private island destination. So this is going to be the newest cruise port here on the island, exclusively for Carnival guests coming down to the island for that day away trip. And we are so excited to have this new cruise port coming to the island very soon. And that is slated to open this 2025. And thank you so much for coming to our All Things Grand Bahama presentation. And we hope, and we truly hope to have your clients visit us soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ava, and Wendell for taking us through all things Grand Bahama. We will now turn it over to Sam to share a little bit about Coral Vita. And just a fun fact for everyone, Coral Vita actually won Prince William's inaugural Revive Our Oceans Earthshot Prize in 2021. So we're definitely excited to hear a little bit more about Coral Vita. Sam, over to you.
Everyone can hear me?
We can. All
And you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, nice to have everyone here. Just thought I'd quickly add on. I lived in Grand Bahama for 6 years. I just moved away last year, but I'll be going back next month. It really is a wonderful place. I got married there at Banana Bay, so I can attest to the wedding side of things. There's a Six Senses luxury resort that's coming through soon. That's sort of underway. We've had friends, board members come through. So whether it's hotels or Airbnbs, and we know people that have private chefs. There's the Conch Man Triathlon. There's a lot of really great stuff about the island. So just thought I would add on to that before going into Coral Vita. So as I mentioned before, I am one of the co-founders of the company. You're getting a view behind me on my virtual screen of what the tanks look like where we grow our corals. We're the world's first commercial land-based coral farming company for reef restoration. And I'm going to give you a little bit more background about why we exist, why we're doing the work we're doing, but also then highlighting how throughout all of this, we are actually a destination in Grand Bahama. So we are using sort of an innovative approach to transform how we can restore the reefs that in turn really take care of all of us. So just like you can plant trees for reforestation, we grow and plant corals for reef restoration. And as was just mentioned, we were the winners of Prince William's Earthshot Prize. Our farms are designed to be fun, whether you're 3 or 93, whether you're the future king of England or you're getting off the cruise ship. You're really all are welcome, and we make it as immersive and experiential as possible. And we have a huge emphasis through our work also on working with the local communities. The majority of our staff are Bahamian. The farms are also education centers, be it for local students, for fishers. We work with local NGOs to support mangrove restoration efforts. So very much tied into the Bahamian community. And for those who aren't aware, just to go a little bit more into coral reefs, they're not just pretty rocks. They're actually animals. And in turn, they're some of the most important ecosystems on the planet. So they're not only inspiring and wondrous, but they are incredibly valuable. There's 1 billion people around the world, and 1/4 of all marine life that depends on the single ecosystem. And through coastal protection, through fisheries, through medicines, and then through tourism, they generate trillions of dollars a year. But as I'm sure many of you know, they're under serious threat. We've lost half of the world's coral reefs since the 1970s, and we're on track to lose over 90% by 2050, which is a tragedy, but also a serious problem considering how important those reefs are. So coral restorations existed for decades. Many of you maybe have seen coral nurseries underwater in different places around the world. We're doing a little bit different than the traditional model. Instead of underwater gardens, we set up these land-based coral farms. And through that, we have an ability to increase the diversity of coral species we grow, their resilience to threats like warming oceans, and do it at a much larger scale. So this was sort of mentioned earlier by Wendell, but we're growing dozens of species of native coral instead of the normal 2 or 3 that grown in projects in the Bahamas. We have a footprint that extends around the world, including in Freeport, as I mentioned, which was our first farm was operational. And this all gives us a pathway to do really impactful, large-scale work. And again, there's a range of different things we do as a business. If you're interested in learning more about that another time, you feel free to reach out to me. But the farms are these tourism attractions at the same time. And we've really designed it as a external-facing brand. You know, we're working locally with folks like Carnival and Royal Caribbean, the Ministry of Tourism, local hotels, but we've also restored a Corona beer reef. We are working in Saudi Arabia and Dubai, and having a real opportunity to tell the story about why the work matters so much. There's a special edition sneaker that was raising awareness about ocean health, and money is funding coral restoration when those get sold. As I mentioned, we did a partnership with Corona, and a lot of coverage has been about our work, but I just thought on this one, you see on the top, the Daily Beast article was specifically about the tourism experience in Grand Bahama and some of the other amazing things you can do in the water or on the beach that was described earlier. We were winner of a Global Vision Award from Travel and Leisure, part of the Bahamas Travel and Sustainability Awards last year. So it's really impactful, but also experiential. And again, as I mentioned before, we're doing this work all around the world, and there's 100 countries and territories with coral reefs. And wherever we do this work, it's supposed to be a destination that people can enjoy as well. So would also welcome anyone who has ideas about where we might want to be looking at next. So again, as we do this, the point of growing corals and restoring them is all these different benefits they provide. One of the key parts is corals provide this underwater wonderland for people to enjoy. Most people might not be looking at corals. They want to see the turtles. They want to see the fish. Without the reefs, the dolphins, they're not going to be around. So having revitalized reef health is good for snorkel tours, for scuba divers. And even if you just want to put your toes in white sandy beaches, those beaches only exist because of corals. The farms, again, are very popular tourism destinations. So we're already being sold as a destination on the likes of Carnival. We have partnerships with that Six Senses resort that's coming and other hotels on the island, including a partnership with Stone Crab, one of the restaurants that was mentioned before. So having people come almost like you're visiting an aquarium where you can learn about the work we're doing. There's a touch tank. You can get your hands into the water and hold sea stars and other organisms and really just have something that's fun for the family. Whether you're an ocean enthusiast or you can't swim, that's one of the nice things that's great about this. We're bringing the reef right up to a tank you can walk up to. We're also, this is not publicly announced yet, but we're actually in the process of upgrading our tourism infrastructure. We got a grant last year from the Inter-American Development Bank, and we're partnering with a really cool organization called Museum of Tomorrow that is going to add on to what we already have, but integrate AI visualizations. These are just some renderings of basically walking through rooms where you will really be able to feel like you're inside of a coral reef, have a emotive, inspiring experience that will let you visualize all the things I've been talking about, from the wonder and magic of coral reefs to the threats they're facing to how we can also then turn around and restore them. So that's going to be coming hopefully towards the end of this year, but just a little teaser about an already amazing experience that's going to be getting even better. So again, just for people who are looking for things to do on the island, we feel and hope, and it was nice to hear the Ministry of Tourism give us that shout out as well. This is really a unforgettable type of experience, and it really is for everyone. We've welcomed every type of person you can imagine to the farm, and we always get really great feedback and reviews. There's going to be, along with that really cool sort of interactive AI stuff that's coming, there's going to be more experiences for kids, and we're going to be upgrading the existing gift shop and cafe. So whether you want to be there for a standard hour-long tour or do something a bit more in depth, there's a few different options for people who are coming through the island. And again, this is something that's fun, it's unique, and people who come to visit, if all they do is have a good time, that's great for us. But by doing so, by visiting the farm, they actually are also helping fund real world positive impact. So people get to have fun and hopefully feel good and do good by coming to our coral farms. So that's us. Just leave this up for a second. Veronica, who's listed here, she's our Freeport farm manager, and she handles all things for tourism and those types of partnerships. So definitely feel free to give her a shout. Just calling out, it is .co, not .com. Coralvita.com somehow is a Eastern European cosmetics manufacturer. So if you want to learn more, whether through the ministry or directly reaching out to us, hopefully we'll get you down to the farm and you can come plant corals with us one day soon.
Thank you so much, Sam. Very, very excited about all things Coral Vita. Just going to share my screen quickly one more time, just to speak a little bit about our rewards program, and then we will get into question and answer, and then we will get right into giveaway time. So for those travel advisors who are based in the UK, just wanted to highlight with you our rewards program, our Bahamas Travel Agent Rewards Program. For all of the properties that were mentioned in the presentation, if you book hotel rooms in Grand Bahama, you can earn up to £30 per room, up to 5 rooms. So if you book 5 rooms or more, you can earn £150. The stay must be a minimum of 4 nights for 2 persons. And these are some of the participating properties on Grand Bahama Island listed below. You can feel free to scan the QR code to sign up. Sign up is completely free to join the program. And just so you know as well, you are able to stack rewards. So again, we are 16 main islands. So if you book any of the other islands, such as Nassau and Paradise Island, you can earn £20 per room. And if you book Grand Bahama and any of the other islands, you can book £30 per room. So you have the opportunity to stack your rewards. Right now, this program is only available for persons within the UK and Channel Islands, but US and Canada, stay tuned. And on that note, I'm going to turn it over to Sarah for a question and answer.
Thank you very much, Melissa, and thank you to the team for the great presentations. I can see that people have been answering all of the questions behind the scenes. So, Melissa, this was you, it's saying. So we've got one that's left, which is from Trish, which is, what about the best time to visit, and are you on the hurricane belt?
Ava and Wendell, want to take that one?
Right, so I was just about answering that one back in the chat. Sorry. Trish. So we are on the hurricane belt. I'm so sorry, the echo is coming. So for us here in the Bahamas, our hurricane season is June to November. So the best time to visit without worrying about a hurricane would be anytime outside of June to November. But we do have a lot of activities happening during that time. So we're hoping to not have any. Yeah,
Brilliant.
and it's also good to know that we don't have hurricanes every year. So the last major storm we've had would have been Hurricane Dorian in 20.
Okay, super. And I know Melissa's answered the rest of the questions behind the scenes. So thank you for that. I'm just going to make sure we haven't missed
I would
any.
still put that in the chat.
Okay,
I've answered them. Yeah, I've answered them.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Okay, so Melissa, are you there?
I am here.
Super. So the questions, we don't seem to have any more open at the moment. Everybody's been answered. So if we can make sure that everybody goes to chat, make sure that you drop down says everyone, because we've got a couple of questions to ask you. Now, as a reminder, all of those that are on the webinar today will get one prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger to answer the question, you will get 10 points. I will then put you in a spin to win and let you know the winners, or I'll give them to Melissa tomorrow. So who was going first with the question? Shall we say Ava and Wendell? Okay, Ava, fire away with your question. If everybody can answer in chat.
Good afternoon again. So I'll ask the question. Can someone name 2 of the 3 national parks on Grand Bahama Island? I would have mentioned 3. You want the name of 2 of 3 of those parks. Correct. I see Charlene Johnston got it.
Perfect.
Right.
Brilliant.
And
Charlene, you have your 10 points.
Ski National Park, correct.
Perfect. And Sam, you have a question for us.
I do, and I'll just say we planted corals in Peterson's Key National Park. So again, great places to visit. My question is, how many people around the world are estimated to rely on coral reefs? Rachel was ready with that one. Rachel Matthews, 1 billion people.
1 billion. Wow. Oh, where is she gone? Right, just popping this down. Brilliant. So Charlene and Rachel, you have your 10 points. So Melissa will let you know tomorrow and she will do a follow-up. Melissa, when you do your follow-up, will you provide links and details for Ava and Sam and Wendell?
Yes, I certainly will.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, a big thank you to everybody for joining us. Thank you very much to the hosts. It will be recorded and you will receive the copy of everything and all of the follow-up. If you've got any further questions, do not hesitate to reach out to one of the hosts and we will see you all again in Bahamas. That's the cue.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.